Take 22. Literally, I've shot this video 22 times, trying to condense it into a much smaller video. I have to get to bed, so this is my absolute last take. It's all or nothing now. But welcome back to the channel. Thank you for showing up. And I know that smoke detector's battery needs to be replaced. Bear with me on this video. I don't need to be told. I understand and I'm well aware of it. Some people are saying that the Google Pixel 6 and 6 Pro is going to fail. Most notably, this video is inspired by Alt Dad Tech for a video that he dropped that I watched today on my break and I found very interesting, but also he made a lot of good points on it. So I'll link his video in the description so you guys can go watch it. It's a pretty long video and please listen to what he has to say. Don't just judge it on the first 4 minutes of the video. Watch the whole 14 minutes. It was a really good video. The points that he made in that video are absolutely, well, I will absolutely agree with them. And I am a Pixel fanboy. That is my merit. I am a fanboy of Google Pixels. I use them all. I rotate them like I change socks. But the things that was said in that video and outlined was right. In my humble opinion, it was right. There is a reason why Google Pixel phones don't break away from the tech community, why it's very popular in the tech community. Believe it or not, majority of the views that's on Google Pixel phones is views by other content creators who support the content creator who dropped the video, and also tech enthusiasts, geeks, and nerds all around the world. There's not really anybody who doesn't care or give two licks about technology that gets on YouTube and in YouTube searches Pixel 6. Unless they're actually going to buy one and want more information on it. But they're not watching tech videos like we think. They're not watching it every day for fun. They only step into our realm for information before they spend their hard-earned money on a new phone. So, captivating that audience that Google has alienated for years. That is true. You don't have to believe me. But me being a Pixel fanboy and watching the growth of the Google Pixel phones and how Google has done things all these years, they have alienated a mass amount of potential customers. They've always have, because they've always targeted a specific demographic. That is the tech enthusiastic geeks, and then of course, who they've hand selected to be part of the exclusive team of Team Pixel. Like, think about it. You can tell that Google really wants to captivate a massive audience. They really want to grab more people in buying their phones, which is why they did a hell of a marketing campaign this year, including things like bringing in more Team Pixel members to get the word out and expanding the Pixel Superfans group from what it was to now just letting more people in. Before, you had to be found and invited. Now they sent emails and stuff to just about anybody on YouTube and other social platforms to come join the Pixel Superfans. So now the Pixel Superfans group has grown very big. Not cutting down anybody. So if other content creators get mad, I'm not cutting you down. I'm just speaking facts and I'm just being real about it. Majority of the happy ones happens to be Team Pixel members. Not all of them. Some of them are, they're not too happy with the Pixel 6 or the 6 Pro, but a lot of them are. And some of them are not really genuine. Let's call it for what it is. Some of them are just like, I'm part of Team Pixel and I want to stay that way and make sure I get the Pixel 7 next year. So yeah, I'm going to sweep this under the rug and just say the good things that I've experienced about my usage with the phone. And that's what they do. And it is what it is. I mean, this is part of the problem why people go out on social platforms to say that I can't trust a Team Pixel member because they got the phone for free and they want to get more phones for free. So they're just going to, avoid all the issues with these Pixel phones. And it is what it is. That's probably one of the hardest things. That was like one of my biggest things about, like wanting to be part of Team Pixel, but afraid to be a part of them because of what my reputation would be like afterwards. It only targets a specific demographic, and Google's got to find a way to break past that. If they think that this marketing style that they did is going to be enough, then they seriously need to fire whoever had this idea and hire somebody who has real vision on how to take this to the next level. Because just a solid, advertisement and marketing is not enough. You have to bring something to the table that the non-techies, the non-geeks, the non-nerds absolutely care about. Like, why do you think Samsung does so well? Like, for us tech enthusiasts, we can go out on a limb and really just kind of name off about 10 things we find about the Samsung Galaxy devices that's absolutely gimmicky, and we can laugh, poke fun, and joke about it. But those very gimmicky features that we point out are some of the things that captivates a non-tech audience. You can say software support. You make your own processor, but you only give 3 years instead of 5 years of software support. Granted, you want people to upgrade to your next device that comes out. However, 3 years to a lot of people who are non-techies consider that a joke when they can go get an iPhone and get 5 years of support. That's just what it is. Regardless if you want to have a rebuttal to that argument or whatever, it's not going to change the fact that there are people who are non-geeks, non-nerds, non-techies, and they want 5 years of support. Even if they're going to upgrade next year, they still want to know that if they decide not to upgrade, their phone is going to be supported for the next 5 years. So we get 5 years with the Pixel 6, but only 3 of that is OS support, and the rest of it is security patches. That's not really good. It's not looking good. You can't always rely on still photography cameras. As a matter of fact, I will say this, that some of the photos people are posting are great. Some of them are very questionable as to why that's happened with the way that they take the photos, but I suspect that it's the algorithm and the AI that they've used before to compensate for a 12 megapixel sensor, which is a Sony IMX363, to compensate for what that lacked in the sensor's actual strength. They still have it set that same way, and this new sensor is a 50 megapixel sensor. They can dial it back now. They don't need this to overcompensate. There are just so many things with the Google Pixel phones that I like, but there are things about it that I know that end users who are non-techies absolutely don't care about. And if Google doesn't find a way to market their phone or find something that can have the non-techies actually take interest in it, they will always be doomed to be stuck with their main targeted demographic, which is the only ones that seems to be interested in their phones. The biggest mistake Google's done, before I end this video, is that any chance of just having a mass variety audience, they've doomed themselves when they decided with the very beginnings of the Pixel lineup to alienate those people and focus solely on the tech community demographic. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Check out Alt Dad Tech's video. I'll link it in the description. And then I'll see you guys Saturday for a live. Happy Hump Day ends. Law.